Hi, my name is Jimmy Williams with NFL Draft Diamonds, and I have another diamond in the rough for you guys today this season. His name is Markeith Montgomery. He's defensive back out of Kennesaw State University. Nice to have you on, buddy.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you for having me on here.
Kennesaw State is actually a team that a lot of people need to know. I mean, you guys were able to actually get your first draft pick, I believe, in program history this past season, and you yourself, you may be that next guy. So it'll be interesting to see how everything unfolds this upcoming season. But Markeith, set the stage. Tell me where you're from and get us there to Kennesaw.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm from Chickamauga, Georgia, a small town, northwest Georgia. And what got me in Kennesaw was just the coaches, the family environment, the family bonding, and just being an hour and a half from home, and seeing that they were on the come up when I first got here, getting recruited. So I just wanted to be part of history and a part of something great.
Yeah, I mean, hour and a half from home, still close enough to home, but far enough away. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
At least for me personally, when I had that experience, I was 2 hours away from home, but an hour and a half still gives family a chance to come and watch you play, which is good. So Kennesaw State there in Georgia, and you got yourself a defensive back coming out of there. Talk a little bit about you. Actually, let's back up, man. Let's talk about Ridgeland High School, where you first started. Did you first start playing ball there? When did you start playing football? How long has it been?
I played football, started playing ball when I was 5 years old. Started playing when I was five. I played up. I played with 7 and 8 year olds. So that's why I feel like I'm more tougher. I got a little edge of football. I gained more knowledge, and I started at five, like I said, and it brought me to where I am today. So
Cool. So let's talk about Ridgeland High. Obviously, played ball there. And you said that one guy that's currently in the NFL actually played at your school. So share with that with me.
yes, sir. So coming to Ridgeland, I was a true freshman starting my freshman year, and my eighth grade year when I was in middle school, Vaughn Bell, he played at Ridgeland, and they made it to the state championship against Sandy Creek, whatnot. So, him making it to the going to Ohio State and then playing in the league, he's still in the league currently, and then having other guys, play college ball, D1 ball, D2 ball, just gave us hope. You know what I'm saying? As younger kids, gave us hope and just knowing that we can make it out of the same town that they're in too. So, just having them and then having great coaches around me and great fan base and great support system.
Cool. And coming out of Ridgeland, again, a guy I believe played both ways there at Ridgeland, and so you're an athlete coming out of high school, and not just in the sport of football. So, kind of want to mention fact that you also participated in some other stuff. You did some basketball and some track and field. And actually, the one thing that I feel, dude, I just feel is just a remarkable stat is you got a high jump of 6'4"
Yes, sir.
at a guy your size who's, somewhere between 5'9", 5'10", which, dude, I just think that that's astounding.
Yes, sir.
How in the heck does that happen?
Just being from the country, just running around the house chasing roosters and, jumping on the trampoline and jumping on the houses and stuff like that. Just having that country lifestyle, and then just half of it, is genetics too. I gotta salute my mom, so that's what it is.
So what do you mean by your mom? Was she a collegiate athlete or something?
No, she was a high school athlete, and she ended up having me in high school her senior year. So that threw a lot of things down. But she was an athlete in high school and middle school as well. She tells us stories about when she did track and field and stuff like that. So
Awesome. So, dude, when I look at a guy your size who is able to jump like that, the word that comes to mind for me is explosion. A guy that could really do that, and it certainly translates to the realm of football. Talk about you as a football player, man. Do you think it's that? Do you think it's your level of explosion that really separates you from the pack?
yes, sir. I'll say my explosion or just my love for the game. Just knowing that my size is really the difference. Really, you can't really measure my heart. So just being explosive and just being like a dog, out there, knowing that they put their equipment on the same way I put my equipment on. So you just got to go out there and give it your all.
So let's talk about you there at Kennesaw. So I realize that you played a lot of positions there in that secondary, man. So go ahead and fill me in on your level of experience in all of them.
Oh man, yes sir. I played literally every position you can think in the back end and secondary. I played a corner, started out a cornerback, moved to free safety, played a strong safety, and now I'm a nickel. So I've been all back there in the secondary, and it's been good for me. You know, I know what my guys are doing to the left and right of me, and I know where my help's coming from. I just gained more knowledge of the game.
So obviously a very versatile, can play a lot of positions there in that secondary. Personally, I feel like, you might be a target at nickel going into the professional level, but hey man, I mean, having the versatility is key. I mean, if you're able to play like umpteen different positions, you'll get an opportunity out there on the field. So,
Yeah.
first thing, of course, that they're probably going to get an opportunity to do is go out there and play some special teams. So, give me a sense for your own personal, I guess, approach and attitude towards playing special teams.
Oh, I'm a team player. You know, I've always been built on whatever makes the team better. You know, I would be selfish for not to play special teams. You know, and I know at the next level, special teams get you on the field faster. So it's just part of the plan and part of the process, and I'm all for it.
Awesome. So, uh, obviously, like I had started out with, I mean, Kennesaw is putting out some good talent. You guys had a guy drafted this past year in Travis Bell, playing defensive line. But tell me about some of the other guys that surround you, man. Who impresses you the most there as your teammates that you guys still got?
Oh man, I say one guy that I guard every day, and one guy that gets it is Isaac Foster. He's a running back slot receiver now. So you know he's from Somerville, Georgia, probably about 25 minutes from me, and I've been playing against him since little league ball, and he's probably one of the best guys out there. You know, so he's next for sure.
Awesome. Well, got to give some guys some shout outs there. I mean, again, some good ball players coming out of there, obviously. So, um, let's talk a little bit more football. I mean, let's go back a couple seasons, man. 2021 was awesome. You guys absolutely destroyed the field. Really, when it comes to you guys in your conference, going undefeated, and then of course making an impact there in the playoffs. What do you remember most about that season?
Um, just having fun. You know, just having it didn't even feel like football. It didn't feel like a job. It just felt like we was out there having fun. You know, everybody was just out there giving it their all, and it was all on one accord. Everybody had one mission, and that was just to win. And you know, we were always there for each other, and you know, just winning. The culture just winning. Everybody wanted to win. We did whatever it takes to win. So that's the biggest thing for sure.
Cool. And then, of course, I mean, obviously, this past season wasn't exactly how you guys planned out.
That's right.
But when you think about, I mean, at least that attitude and all the success you had in 2021, what's it going to take for you guys to get back there?
You know, just our motto. We got eat, effort, attitude, and toughness, and just trust in the process. You know, we got a new OC and a new DC now, so it's just trust in the process and just they're gonna give us the plan. You know, we just gotta go out there and execute and just trust each other, and everything else will fall into place.
Great. For people that are watching, just so they know, I mean, we're actually talking, this is the off season. I mean, it's before the, 2023 fall season. So, I guess the big question is, what are you doing right now?
We're doing summer workouts right now. You know, so we're doing everything in the mornings, whether it's on the field or weight room, one day or doing both days. So that's what we're doing right now. We're attacking the weight room and attacking the field for speed work, agility work. So that's what we're doing.
Cool. So, uh, anything else about you that you want to share? I just kind of want to, allow you the opportunity to share a little bit more about yourself. So, anything that you feel people need to know about you as a person?
That I'm I'm a family person. I'm family oriented. I love I love ball. Um, you know, and I wish the best for not just me but for everybody else too. You know, and I know there's a plan and purpose for everything in life, and I'm all for it.
And I was going to ask, what are you doing at Kennesaw State there as a student? What are you currently majoring in?
I graduated actually in December, so I'm a grad student now. So I
Awesome.
graduated sport management, yes, sir. So I'm taking classes in the fall.
So sports management, you got that under your belt now.
Yes, sir.
What do you feel is like the most difficult class that you've had to date there?
I had an accounting class, and it was terrible. It was terrible. But that's probably the hardest thing, you know. And I took some coaching classes and stuff like that. But that accounting class was probably one of the toughest ones I had to take for sure. And I had a coaching principal class too, and it was hard for sure too. So them two classes.
Interesting. So sport management major, obviously a guy who's playing ball right now, but let's just say for the sake of argument that that's not in the picture. You got something else going on. What do you see yourself doing once your football career is over?
I just want to coach, you know, just be around the game, be around the sport, and then hopefully, God's will, I want to open up my own sports facility and train other athletes, and just show them the way and pay the way for them for sure.
Cool. Anything else about you want to share? Let's go through a couple of quick questions if you don't mind.
Yes,
So,
sir.
um, favorite movie?
Um, I have to go with The Blind Side for sure.
Blindside, definitely interesting movie. Let's see. Do you have a favorite dream car?
Um, no, I don't really have a favorite dream car. No, sir, I don't.
Just whatever you can get, man, as long as it runs.
Sir, as
Okay,
long as
that's
it, as long as
fair.
it get me the A to B.
No, that's good. Breakfast cereal.
Um, French Toast Crunch.
Okay. Are you a Pepsi or Coke or a alternate guy? Like, where do you stand?
Probably a Sprite. Sprite.
Sprite. Okay, hey, I like a Sprite. That's good. I don't know what it is. Every time I think Sprite, I think of like a basketball player, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Uh,
yeah. So I don't know what it is. It just comes to mind. I know. I'm. You're a big LeBron fan, right?
yes, sir.
So is he been like the GOAT for you since day one, or have
Oh
you
yeah.
always?
Oh yeah. He's the GOAT for sure.
All right. You a big basketball fan in general? I mean, any particular team you like to follow?
Oh yeah. The Miami Heat. You know, sad we lost yesterday, but I followed them since I was in middle school. So
Gotcha. What about football player, man? I mean, who'd you grow up idolizing?
Tyrann Mathieu, Honey Badger.
Gotcha. So you see a little bit of yourself in him, or what?
Yes, sir. I mark my game after him for sure. I try to.
Cool, cool. I like the little short questions. Those things help me out a whole lot. So,
Yeah.
interesting little note about Kennesaw State. Obviously, if people don't know, you guys once had a guy there who played fullback, who's currently wreaking havoc in the WWE, in Braun Breaker, which is fun. So, just to throw this out there, who there at Kennesaw State do you feel could also really be a wrestler? I mean, do you have another guy there who you think
Uh,
might be able to do it? I mean, who's the
I
most
think
charismatic guy there?
I think I think I could. I could be like a Rey Mysterio type, somebody like that. I think I could for sure. My dad, he talks about it all the time. Like, son, you need to think about it when you're done playing football. I'm like, I don't know, Dad. Like, but I think I could be the one to do it for sure.
So, I mean, you're going to put on a mask, or what are you going to do, man?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put a mask on and just be out there, the probably one of the smallest, but I'm a win for sure.
Well, hey, man, I mean, we know that there are these guys that make it and make it big. I mean, despite their size, I mean, like you said, Rey Mysterio, one of the best to ever do it, Hall of Famer. So I had to throw that out there. I'm a big fan myself there. So
Yes, sir.
appreciate all that. Markeith, I do want to wrap up our time. It's been fun chit-chatting with you about this, that, and whatever. But the intent really is to kick things off, man. I mean, you have a season coming up here soon. So tell everybody why we need to pay attention to Kennesaw State, and you in particular. Talk to all them scouts out there, man. Tell them why you would be a great addition to their team.
Yes, sir. Kennesaw State is growing. It's on a go up. We're going FBS transitioning to FBS now, and we have a lot of good guys, good athletes. And Travis Bell. Way before him, we had guys that paved the way that got undrafted. And signed with NFL teams. But Travis, with him getting drafted, it gave me hope. It gave everybody else hope. And with me, I'm just a dog. I love ball. I'm a team player. And I just want to win. At the end of the day, I want to win. I do whatever it takes to win. And, I got the interception record here at Kennesaw State University, and I just want to extend it even more, so that's the plan and that's the goal.
So how many are you getting this year?
Trying to get at least 9.
9 would be absolutely awesome if you were able to get it, man. That would be something, dude. You'd be an All-American and be on everyone's radar. Which obviously, buddy, I feel like you should be on everyone's radar. I mean, for a guy that can play multiple positions there in the secondary, be a very explosive guy at the snap, and can make some great plays. Do you feel like scouts really need to get to know you?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate your time and wish you best of luck this upcoming season. All right.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
Sure. Markeith Montgomery, defensive back, Kennesaw State. Check this guy out.
Yes, sir.